Hello, everyone. It's America's favorite president, Grover Cleveland here, and you're watching Ink the Book Show, a highbrow intellectual's answer to streamed programming. Now, see here. You can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter. And if you like his work on Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon. The link to all these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book. Howdy do, everybody. Ryan O'Connor here with Ink the Book Show, where I'm normally inking my first graphic novel, Bonehead. Here's a page. There's a page. That might be the last page, the most recent page I've done. Page 199. No, I think I've done farther than that. I think I've done up to 202 on here. Well, it's actually like 40 pages that I've done on here so far. And I've got about another 10, 15 pages to go. But I'm taking a break from doing that to do some sketchbook drawings. That's what I've been doing this week. Just doing oddball drawings. I don't know what I'm going to draw today. Here's a pizza face. Here's a Bonehead. Here's a box guy. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing something like that. I don't know what. Look at this blank page. That's messed up. Okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix this blank pages wagon. I don't know with what, though. Let's see. I have like a guy wearing a hockey mask in my head. I might have to look that up. It's got eyes, right? And then like something like that. I think. Let me right quick Google a hockey mask. Hockey mask. That one's got like a million holes in it. Yeah, I think that'll suffice. It's nice and clean like that. I don't want it too busy. But what am I going to do? Am I going to do a goalie? I haven't done no hockey player before. But I also haven't done like mutant homicidal maniac before. Probably. Let's see. Isn't there like another? Strap on the top of the head. I'll put some creepy eyes in here. It's kind of like Mr. Shivers, the character in my Bonehead comic. That's what it's reminding me of. I just looked up at the screen and it's staring right at me. That's alarming. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, Crimson. How you doing? Tired as all heck. I was really tired all day today too, but I'm doing all right by this point of the day. Not liking this scribbly body I'm doing. He said, "You think your iron levels are beyond low again. Turning to stone." Oh, okay. I just got it in my head that I wanted to draw somebody wearing a hockey mask, and then I wasn't sure if it was going to be a hockey player or a homicidal maniac. And now I'm thinking it might be a hybrid. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's see. I've never ridden not roller skates, ice skates before. I've been out on an NHL rink in my shoes before. You either. You've been in roller skates and almost broke your neck. I used to love rollerblading. For a while, there was a roller rink right next to my house when I was in middle school, and we would go there all the time. Let's see. Let's see. I think I need to look up hockey or something. Hockey stance? I don't know. I hate trying to Google reference. I was talking about that yesterday. Ooh, what if I just throw out the I think I'm going to redo his legs too. I've almost broken my neck skateboarding. Me and my buddy, we always used to try. We always used to skateboard, but he was always getting better, and I was always not getting better. I know I've told this story on here, but before, but wait a minute, I should have paid attention to what I was doing. Where's my eraser? It's gonna be a big racy episode, I guess. But we went to our first skate park, and my buddy Mark dropped into the half pipe like he'd done it 1,000 times, and just skated off into the place. And I got to the top of it, and my feet went out right from under me, and I landed flat on my back, and it felt like I broke my sternum. And I probably did. I had to lie down on the couch for 2 days straight. I couldn't do anything. Let's see, how do hands work? Let's see. There's another time I went down a hill by our house. We had these trails behind our house, and And I had skateboarded down it like a billion times, but this one time in particular, I hit a rock or something, and went flying off and scraped all the skin off both my palms. Let's see. I think I'm going to move this hand further this way. I think that was about the point I finally decided, like, I'm never going to get better at this. I don't think. I kind of stopped trying with the skateboarding. I think so at that point, I'd probably been trying to skateboard for like here and there for like 4 years, probably. Something like that. You said you ripped your knee inside of calf open, taking a corner way, taking a corner way too sharp on your bike once. Didn't do well with anything moving under me either. That reminds me, yeah, when I was first learning to ride my bike, I remember. Dang it! I need this arm to. I remember I was always just trying to get. We lived in a townhouse at the time, and I was always just trying to ride around the townhouse, and every time I got to this certain spot, I would fly right into the mailbox, and I would slam right into it every single time, and it was the most frustrating thing ever. It was like I couldn't avoid it. It's like I would hit the corner the same way every time and just couldn't steer out of it. Okay, that looks a little better. Let's see. Need to clean this up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something else with his legs. It just didn't look right with his arms or something. Okay. Dang it. Hockey jersey. I'm gonna do something like this. Actually looks like a character I designed a long time ago for a cartoon. I was just making up like little like a bunch of story ideas for a cartoon I wanted to make. Like I was planning this like what I would do with this thing if it was a cartoon series. And one of the characters I came up with was like he was like a Freddy Krueger Jason hybrid. And I've drawn him some at some point. He's somewhere in the bowels of my Instagram feed, but uh, he was like a Freddy Krueger, just a potential antagonist for the characters that I had, and yeah, he was like a Freddy Krueger Jason hybrid, and he looked like this, but he had a hat, like his head kind of looked like this, and his name was Jackanapes Jones, and he was like wielding a chainsaw. I don't know where I came up with the name. I never know where I come up with names, but I like naming things. Okay. And I'm just going to make him number 2. Oh, he should. I was going to say he should be wearing a helmet, but he's wearing the mask, right? Yeah, usually that's all I have, I guess. I'm leaving it at that. You should be like breaking it in half. It'd be a little more exciting. It's a little too plain. Does the tape go all the way around the stick? Hockey stick tape? I think so. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. For the hate of the game. What else I might do? I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. We'll see if something else strikes my fancy. Okay. I'll fill that in with black because it makes it look creepier. Hey Bart, want to see my new chainsaw and hockey mask? Ah! I should have made him a little more wall-eyed. There's still time. Oh, I should give him a missing tooth. He said, you're going to start your stream in hopes it'll keep you awake. Pardon me. Keep you awake until Mother gets home. Then you can pass out. Keep me tabbed for the view, but you'll go to lurk mode. Okay. Sounds good. Have a good stream. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Thank you. I like drawing these weird lug bodies. There's no real anatomy here. It's just lumps. Shouldn't the before I ink this, shouldn't the dang thumb be around? Yeah. The stick. Speaking of lack of anatomy. Okay, I like that better. I hear my neighbor playing some music. I don't know what it is. It's very repetitive, and I've heard it coming from their place before. I think they stream or something also. Because I hear this, like, I mean, it sounds to me like nondescript music. It's never like Tiny Dancer or something I hear coming from their place. And then a lot of times they've only lived there. I've never met this person that lives there. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I think I've seen a woman come out of there before, but then my one roommate said she saw them one time and they were a legless man. I was like, I didn't know a legless man lived next door. But they many evenings there's like purple lights filling their house. Like if I pull up into the driveway, a lot of times I'll just like see all this purple light coming out of their place. I don't know, maybe they're aliens. As far as I'm aware, they're Bigfoot. It's something that there's someone that would be of interest to Mulder and Scully. That much is sure. I tried to watch X-Files a number of years ago, and I couldn't get into it. I probably watched like 12 episodes or something, and it was too draggy. There were a couple episodes that I thought were really interesting, but like not enough to grip me, I guess. Okay, snap. Snap, says the hockey stick. I think I am going to make him wall-eyed. Let's see. Wish I did that a little cleaner though. Let's see. Two is allegedly my lucky number, though I don't know that any good has ever come from two for me. It's just a weird superstitious thing. and it comes from it was like when I was in first or second, I think first grade. 2 kept coming up. That mailbox I was always crashing into, that was our mailbox at the time, and ours was number 2. It was like one of those box mailboxes with like 20 different mailboxes in it from the neighborhood. And yeah, ours was number 2. I got my first Goosebumps book that year, and it was number 2. Stay Out of the Basement, which is also my favorite cover, and it's one of the ones that was not done by Tim Jacobus. It's done by Jim Thiessen. But what else? I was on my first Little League team. I was on the Florida Marlins, and I was number 2. And probably a bunch of other things contributed to me deciding that was my lucky number. It was like the number 23. Suddenly I started seeing 2s everywhere and figured it must be meaningful. Make this sweater look a little itchy. Okay. All right. Time to erase these ever-loving pencils. See, when I draw, I don't know, like when I draw guys like this, I've kind of got Ninja Turtles in the back of my head because I'm perpetually in the 90s. But no, I'm not going as detailed, I guess, as those Playmates toys, but whenever they, like, if they had like a hockey guy, like their stick all taped up, or they would have like a broken stick on their back or something, or and they probably have, I don't know, like all kinds of like little, like they would definitely be missing a tooth or multiple teeth. There were always these like fun hockey related details, or you know, whatever it was. Like if it was a deep sea diver, like there'd be like a little squid on their back or something, or I don't know. They would come up with all these little thematic little details to work into the image. Oh, hey, What Love's here. Hey, What Love? How are ya? I'm doing good. I'm a little tired today, but I'm not too bad. I stayed up too late last night. But I'm terrible. I almost never end up in bed before 2 a.m. I get so restless at night. I just want to that's when like I wake up. All of a sudden I want to do everything at midnight. Let's see. I think I'm gonna color this fool. Warm gray. I think I'm gonna make his pants. Yeah, 70% warm gray. I think maybe part of the reason I had hockey on my mind for today's drawing is I've been watching Letterkenny, which it's a Canadian show streaming on Hulu. There's a bunch of hockey players. Well, there's mainly 2 hockey players on that show. But you see all these other hockey players on their teams and whatnot. In fact, one of the background characters, Shorzy, got his own spin-off show, and that's even more about hockey. It's real funny. I can't get enough of Letterkenny. So let's see. This is going to be like... And then his face. Maybe I'll make him kind of bluish. Like he's frozen or something. Kind of blue. This worn cloud blue that I have is a good, like, frozen to death color. I think I'm going to go paler on the top of his head. What's this? Pale jade, I think. Yeah, that's more of a green. Cold stone. Sure, I think that'll work. That's. Thought it would have a little more of a blue to it. If I blend it in a little. Yeah. Hockey mask. I think I'm gonna do cream. I feel like I always go for the same colors. I will always go to cloud blue. I'll always go for cream. I'll always go for terracotta. Okay. I think I'm gonna give him some like pink eyes. Even though the whiteout that I used is going to interfere with that. Deco pink. Where did that cream go? I just want to go over it again because some of that pink bled into the mask. Okay. And let's see, what color should the jersey be? What colors? I'm thinking green and yellow, like avocado. And let me see, because that might be my yellow. No, that's green for sure. Sometimes that make in contrast with other colors. Like I think I like how avocado and green tea go together. Here, let me. Ooh, yeah. I might do that. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna make the stripes the avocado and the main and the two avocado, and then the main part of the shirt I'm gonna make this green tea color. That'll contrast with his blue face nicely and make that stand out. And his yellow mask. Twill pop it, Twill. see. Just want to make this a little more even if I can. I don't want it to look as blotchy as it's going to look if I just fill in the holes. Because when you start coloring a spot and then you move over to another spot and then come back to fill in the spots you missed, it'll get kind of streaky. So I want to kind of go over it evenly, at least fairly evenly, to balance it out. Like the chunk of artwork that I rotate through for the thumbnails for these streams, for the thumbnail artwork, like those are from my earlier sketchbooks, and some of them, like I think the one I used yesterday, I think, real streaky markers, which I'm sure I still do all the time, but they are like pretty ugly streaky. I mean, I'm using the same markers, but I didn't care about all my strokes showing up, I guess. Okay. An avocado. Also, come to think of it, I do like pairing the cream with avocado a lot of times, or even cream with the green tea. I've used those combinations before for stuff. They make good green color combos, green yellow color combos. Actually, I'm kind of wishing I did that instead, like avocado and cream maybe. But these will be a little further out from having the cream here. It'll stand out a little more. All right, and then what I want to do is gloves. I'm going to do another dark gray, a dark warm gray, but maybe not as dark as the 70% I used on his pants. Warm gray. Yeah, I'm going to use this for his gloves. And maybe his skates too. skates. I'm wondering if I should do that really dark one for the straps on his helmet. I think I'm gonna. So back to warm gray 70. I'm a little afraid that would be too black, and it might be, but we'll live. I could always. I'm going to wait for it to dry a tad, and then I'll probably put a 10% French gray on there. That'll lighten it up. What we got here? French gray 40. I think that's dark. I want a lighter gray for his skates. And also the buckles on his skates. Warm gray 40. I think that'll be lighter. Thought it would be lighter than the color I used here, so I'm adding this to whatever color I put down already. Because once I colored that buckle in, it made his, like the boot part look a lot lighter than I kind of wanted it to be. Okay. Then, what is this? Warm gray 20. We'll do that for the skates. Oops. Hey, there's Joe. Howdy do. I'm drawing this demented hockey player. Or maybe he's just a hockey-themed homicidal maniac. Though I can't prove it. Okay, and then this hockey stick. I think I'm gonna go with not eggshell, not buff. Not brick beige. I just leaned in my chair, and to me, it sounded like I farted. I don't know if that came across the stream, but I didn't fart. Which, I guess good luck to me proving it, but there's sand. I think I'm looking for cinnamon toast. I think I want to make it cinnamon toast. But where, pray tell, is my cinnamon toast. Dang it. I'm just grabbing the same markers over and over. None of them are what I'm looking for. I know you're here somewhere. And when I find you, I will color with you. What number is cinnamon toast? Light umber. Mocha dark. Light umber 30. Mocha light. What is this? A practical joke? Driftwood. Eggshell. Buff. Wandwood. White peach. Where the devil are you? Sand. I'll bet I have a backup one. Let's see. If I do, it's a lot less markers to sift through here. Cinnamon toast, which is 201, which is, let me see if I have it over here. I don't think it's even in there. That's weird. I almost always have cinnamon toast over there. Okay. That would be hysterical if it turned out it wasn't even a color I wanted to go with. What am I doing? I'm just drawing in my sketchbook, making this demented hockey player. What are you doing? Sorry, I was trying to desperately to find this specific color for some reason. I don't think it was that consequential that I had to have it. Vucky's here too. Hey everybody. Man. So we've had Crimson in here earlier, then we had What Love? Now we got Joe and Vucky. Vucky, how have you been? Let's see. Driftwood, is this too dark? Make his teeth the color of driftwood. I think I'm going to add a little bit of buff. Maybe that's not quite the way to go. Where's my warm gray 10? I think, oh, French gray 10. Said, you really like that visual gag, don't you? What's that? What am I doing over and over? What can I do? The mini mask, yeah. I was saying that earlier. I was like, he's kind of reminding me of Mr. Shivers here. I do kind of like that. It's just a little dumb. Yeah, I like leaving it white in the middle here. That makes it look like a little explosion. Krakatoa. I don't know. I don't know how clearly it's coming across on the broadcast, but I think I like it on looking at the page. A little more pencils sitting here. Okay, and go back into his eyes and give him these little highlights again. I don't know. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna grab that my slightly better cloud blue that I have somewhere around here. I thought I did anyway. What number is cloud blue? 144. That's what I'm looking for. I'll just use this one. Do I know if mid-September is commercially important? I don't know. Commercially important. For football, maybe. Or Halloween stores? No, I don't know. Why do you ask? Mid-September. Isn't that when the fiscal year starts for a lot of companies? Let me see. Fiscal calendar. Oh, you know what? I guess that's when the fiscal year ends. So I think everybody's probably trying to scrape, get their numbers up at the last minute, maybe. Within the past 3 days, your notifications have been flooded by Sony State of Play, Nintendo Direct, Sony State of Play, Nintendo Direct, and Detroit Auto Show. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. I think because the fiscal year ends in September, and so probably everybody's just trying to make their business numbers look good right now. I swear I had another. Maybe I just put it back in my tub of backup stuff. No. Maybe I'm just mentally ill. And there's only ever been one Cloud Blue. I thought, like yesterday, I thought I had two. There it is. Okay. I'm surprised I came up with that I even thought of that. Somebody took a spill. I just heard something drop to the floor in my house. I think there'd be more commotion if somebody got hurt, though. It just sounded like somebody dropped their phone or something, actually. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. Okay, the end. I'm calling it. So, this has been yet another edition of Ink the Book Show, where I'm not inking my book, but instead, just some random drawing. see you later, Vucky. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm trying to get enough work on the last remaining pages done so I can start inking the pages again. But I don't know. It's been slow going for whatever reason. It's just like pulling teeth to get substantial amount of work done. Though tomorrow I think I'm gonna be able to pull off enough that I'm trying to get it so I ink pages again like within a week. Yeah. That's what I'm trying for. And so yeah, this has been Ink the Book Show with me, Ryan O'Connor, telling you hello, goodbye.